Hi Aries, welcome to your September 2022 general reading. Thanks for joining me. My name's Michelle and this is for Sun and Rising signs. General reading today, we'll see what comes in. I'm leaving it open to Spirit, your messages. Could be anything, could be love, career, financial, anything really. I'm leaving it completely open to Spirit for the messages for you guys. So let's see what we have here for you, Aries, for my beautiful Aries, Sun and Rising, for the month of September 2022. Let's get some oracle cards down as well. So I'll just pop down the tarot. If at any time during the reading you're enjoying it, getting something out of it, don't forget to press that thumbs up button. I know it seems inconsequential, but it really is important for my channel. So if you would do that for me, I would be so appreciative. Let's get to, I'm doing something different this month. I'm actually going to call on each one of the elements for your message. Let's start with actually I feel called to start with earth energy. So let's take a look at the earth magic that is around you for the month of September, Aries. Oh, that one would pop out straight away. Oh, hello, we've got the volcano. Volatile month, September, for my Aries. Well, you are a fiery type, so I'm not surprised to see fire and come out as part of the earth. Speaking of fire, let's have a look at your fire magic for the month of September for Aries. What is the fire magic around Aries? Okay, Pachamama, I'm not even sure how to say that. It's P-A-C-H-A-M-A-M-A. I have to look into that. Pachamama. All right. Let's look at the air energy. Air magic that is around Aries for the month of September. Please show the air magic that is around Aries for the month of September. Sun and Rising. For Aries, what is the air magic? Message for Aries, please, for the month of September. Okay, let's take a look. You think the solution to your inner problems is in the world outside, but nobody has ever truly become okay by changing things outside. There's always the next problem. Okay, so something that needs to be fixed. A fundamental issue is what I'm getting around that. And let's have a look at the water magic that surrounds you. Water, the emotions for September. Wanting to be heard. May your brave call be carried on the wind. Okay, Aries, I want to look into Pachamama. Okay, guys, I had to take a break there for a minute just to look up Pachamama. Now, the energy behind this is one of Gaia, Mother Earth, it's really interesting because from the fire energy I got earth, and from the earth energy I got fire. So what I'm getting around you is a lot of unpredictability, things being off kilter, uncertain. There's a lack of stability in your life. And Aries, for you, the energy is one of, you may actually be the one that's bringing this. I get bringing this fire, bringing this storm, if you will, this firestorm of volatility. I feel that it's something that it could be something that's happening within you that is being expressed outwardly, because we did have that message with air element, which speaks about speech, communication, thinking that the solution to an inner problem where you may be feeling off kilter, unbalanced, overwhelmed in some way, is by doing something in the outside, or it's going to come from some kind of outside source or solution. But nobody has ever truly become okay by changing things on the outside. There's always the next problem. So it's a little bit of an energy of wherever you go, there you are. So what I'm getting here is first look within before you make some kind of a spontaneous radical change here. in your life, Aries. But let's get into this reading. I've got you here. You're coming up as the Seven of Bows, the Seven of Wands in this particular deck. I'm using the Wildwood Tarot. So this is you. This is you being on the defensive side, Aries. It feels like when it comes to your communication, you're being very much on the defensive. There's an energy here of protecting your fire element. I'm getting protecting your fire element. There's an energy around you of needing to let down your defenses, to let down your guard, to let the fire burn, to let something burn completely. You know, fire is an interesting thing. It's yes, it can be destructive, but it could also, when you think of the volcanoes in Hawaii, for instance, they create the landscape. You know, if there wasn't that volcanic destruction, there wouldn't be creation. And we do have this energy of creation here with fire. So through fire, something is created. That's what I'm getting a message for you. Through fire, something is created. Let's take a look. We do have the Ten of Stones, the Ten of Pentacles, home. So through fire, something is created, and this is the earth element. This is stone. This is home. This is stable energy. So I do feel that there is some kind of event happening in the month of September, which on the surface appears to be quite destructive, but in reality it's going to lead you to more stability, more strength in your life, more growth. We do have the Ace of Arrows, or the Ace of Swords, and this is the breath of life. So what I'm getting around here is, what is it that you want to achieve? What is your goal? What idea do you have? It feels like making a wish. I'm getting an energy here, Aries, of if you could make a wish, if you could use your magic wand here to create anything that you want, what would it be? I think you have to be clear in your own mind what that is before you proceed and be destructive and possibly blow something up, which could be potentially productive and exactly what you need in your life. Okay. Right in the center we've got the Two of Arrows, or the Two of Swords. So yes, there is feelings here of what's important in your life. Balance. I get the need to see things in a balanced kind of way. It's interesting because I get a lot of you fight for a cause outside of yourself. Now, whatever that could be, it could be animals. You fight for animals. You could fight for the underdog. You could fight injustice in the world, something like that. But I feel that that's something exterior. It's something that you do. It could be your job, or it could be something that you spend a lot of time doing, some kind of community thing, or it could even be something that you do for charity, fighting injustice. Something that you don't get money for. For others of you, you may get paid for this. But when it comes to injustice for yourself, injustice in your own life, there's an energy of putting up a block to thinking about that, denying it. So the need is for you to see your own experience in your own life the same way that you see others and the world outside. Something needs to match here. Your internal world and what's happening with you needs to match how you're seeing the world outside. Okay. So I get you being a fighter. I get you fighting for injustice. You know, the world is a volatile place at the moment. It's seemingly is quite destructive, and I get that you want to right that. You want to do something. You don't just want to sit back and let things happen to other people. So you have all of this fire, this energy to right injustices in the world outside. I get that. But you can't do that while there's something that is going on within you that is overwhelming or wrong, or something that you're denying. I'm not sure what that is, guys. It'll be different for each one of you, but it's something that you need to really come home to. Before you go and fight the battles of others, there needs to be a battle fought for yourself. But first you have to be clear about what it is that you want to achieve. I get a solution to a problem. We do have the Four of Stones, or the Four of Pentacles, which speaks of protection. Yeah, I feel that in order to best serve the outside world, you need to have stability in your own life. Example, you can't be like someone here who doesn't have a stable home life, doesn't have a home, is transient, is moving, doesn't know where they want to live, and go and fight this outer battle that you feel compelled to do. You have to have something stable first, a stable foundation. A stable foundation to build upon, and then you can go and fight the injustice of the world and do all of the things that you want to do, but they're goals, but they're goals for other people. They're goals for the outside world, things you want to achieve external to you. But first you have to fix something within yourself, your home environment. So for those of you who are in the middle of a move at the moment, there's an energy of needing to make sure that you get yourself settled in your new home before you take on a lot of other duties and responsibilities. For others of you, you're thinking about moving, you're thinking about changing your circumstances, but you've also got this other, for some of you it's a job that you do, or you have some kind of duty and obligation to fight injustice around you, however that resonates, guys. And you're thinking, gosh, how can I do this while I'm in the middle of moving, or I want to move? So there's something here that needs to be fixed before you can focus on career and external activities. Get yourself settled. Get your home in order. For those of you who it could even be that you're working a lot, or you're doing a lot of external things, and you need to focus on home care, home maintenance, housework, that kind of thing. All right. Now, we also have the Eight of Vessels here, Aries. And this is the Eight of Cups. Yeah, it may be something that you do. It could be your work, or it could just be involving yourself in outside activities so as not to confront something that you feel inside that you've been denying. It's something that's emotional, it's tied to your emotions. For some of you Aries, you're thinking of leaving a home situation because it's emotionally unfulfilling, but you've been in denial about it. It's something that has been building up within you over a period of time. Some kind of volatile situation. It could have been you could be arguing with a partner at home, not getting along, not feeling like you have a stable home. That's just for some of you. For others of you, this volatility is within yourself. You're not feeling stable, you're not feeling settled. There's something that needs to be balanced out there emotionally. That's a message for some as well. Now, we also have the Three of Bows, or the Three of Wands. So this is making the decision on what is ultimately going to be your vision of your future. I get that you need to be clear in your own mind about making any kind of moves. It feels like there's some kind of inner instability. Something, you have a lot of passion, and it comes out as this fight for injustice, fight for others, but I feel like there's something that you're ignoring within yourself. Your own fulfillment, your own needs and desires, putting that on the back burner, denying yourself that while you're fighting for a cause, while you're out there in the world, taking on the world, with that Mars-like energy of yours, Aries. And for some of you, it's a job that you find very fulfilling, yes, but your home life is not fulfilling, or there's something that's ultimately not fulfilling you here. This outer energy may be something that fulfills some of you, but there's that other part that feels quite empty. When you go home, you may feel empty. When you're at work, you may feel fulfilled, but when you're at home, you may feel like something's missing, something's empty, something's not quite working out. So the goal here is to get clear in your mind about what it is that you want to work on, what it is that you want to. How do you see your life moving forward? Some of you are deciding to refocus your energies more towards the home. I feel that's what's needed here. Spirit is kind of calling you back home here to fix something within your own home environment. Yes, okay. It seems important. It feels like it's something that is going to give you a foundation to work towards other things. Okay, finding that stable place within yourself, feeling safe, secure, protected. Okay. And then we have the Five of Wands. Now, this is that power. This is empowerment. But with this volcanic energy, there is a tendency to pop off. So be mindful of that. I feel like you just want to feel safe and secure and protected. And anything that affects that feeling, you will pop off. I'm getting that. Now, I'm also getting a small message for just a very few of you Aries out there. For those of you who are seeking to be a mother or a father, I do get an energy here of taking matters into your own hands, whatever that means to you. Okay, I just get you taking matters into your hands generally. If whatever goal whatever goal you feel compelled towards, I feel you're going to take matters into your own hands and come across quite strongly and boldly to others in getting that done. You know, if you've got a mission, a goal, you're going to pursue that with a sense of empowerment, strength, you know, the Seven of Wands. You want to clear any blockages. So whatever is blocking you from achieving this goal, you're saying, get out of my way. Wow, you're really a strong. You're a force to be reckoned with here, Aries. Now you're avoiding emotions. This feels very forceful. So you want to get something done, but you're not expressing emotions. You're doing it quite clinically, almost in a detached kind of way. It's like you think, okay, well, this is what I want to achieve. Where's the solution to the problem? Okay, that's a solution. And I'm going to stand up here and get this done. I'm going to solve the problem. I'm going to push through the obstacles here. But you're not getting emotionally involved. Okay. Which is interesting, because when it comes to your emotions, it says, may your brave call be carried on the wind. You want to be heard. Okay, so the way that you're expressing yourself, we do have the Seven of Swords here. Feeling under attack. Whenever you're feeling under attack, yeah, you seem to be in this fight mode. I'm getting like Fight Club here. You're a fighter. Whenever you feel vulnerable, attacked, you will stand up here and say your piece. There's a strong sense of fighting injustice. You're a fighter for other people, but now it seems like you're turning inward. You're turning that energy inward and fighting for yourself. Okay, well, I feel that that's really good message here. You're fighting for yourself, for a change. I'm getting that message, for a change. You've always been a fighter, but you've been a fighter for other people. This time you're going to fight for yourself. So whatever injustice is happening around you, you're going to stand up and say, oh, hell no. Oh no, that is not happening on my watch. I am taking charge here and I am going to fight this. You have a goal to achieve in doing this. I don't feel like you're just blindly fighting. I feel like you have a goal, an objective, and my God, you're really going to make sure that you get that you're heard and that you get your needs and desires met. Wow, you're really standing up for yourself here. It's a particularly volatile time, so there's an unsteadiness around you. As a result, you're feeling quite vulnerable inside. It's something that you don't like. You don't like to feel vulnerable, so it's causing volatility within yourself. Something happening here that could be something that was unexpected, some unexpected change, some kind of occurrence, a powerful occurrence here. But it's meant to shake you up. It's meant to shake you into standing up for your own needs here and make sure that your voice is heard. It seems to be a shake-up in terms of what you thought was your security, the foundations of your security. It may even cause you to reassess something here that you perhaps have been blinded to, turned a blind eye towards. Now you're taking off that blindfold. You're seeing clearly. You may even be reassessing the direction that your life is taking, to question your home environment, your relationships, reevaluate work that you've chosen for some of you, Aries. So it seems quite powerful. There's a lot of storms around you, storms of change, and it requires you to make adjustments. And it may be happening quite quickly here, disturbingly so. So rather than, I get you having to make some kind of adjustment here on the, and turn your energy from one thing, or turn your focus from one thing, which may be external work, towards something that requires your attention at home. And it's something that you need to you can't turn a blind eye to. You have to work on that. It's very important. Yes, wow. Aries, I want to talk about this Paca Mama, which I was reading about earlier, and the energy that I was getting around that was one of Gaia, Mother Earth. Again, I feel that that's about strength, stability. So in the midst of change, and in the midst of things that appear to be changing in your life, I get that you will find it easier to make sense of these changes and to handle these changes if you root yourself to the ground. And what do I mean by that? Well, you are a child of the earth, so you need to focus on yourself, eating right, doing things that are healthy for you, regardless of the circumstances that you find yourself in. Feed your body all that nourishes you. It's calling you to embrace pain and love equally. You can't ignore pain in your life. You can't ignore negativity in your life and just focus on the good things. You have to expend equal amount of time embracing and being grateful for both of those things. We can't go through life with blinders on and just expect everything to be happy and rosy. Bad things are going to happen. So it seems like there's an energy here of something happening around you, which seems to have been built up over time. It's something that you may have ignored, attempted to ignore, but it seems to be coming out here. It's major change. And how it affects you depends on your mindset. Okay, Aries? Because if you're feeling this sense of instability, again, I get some of you may have to move. There may be something here that happens to that forces a change, forces a move of some kind. I get that there's a strong energy of you being able to handle it as long as you are stable within yourself. In the face of volatility, calm your jets, calm your fire element. Instead, try and focus on what you do have. For instance, I'll give you an example. Let's say, and I'm not saying that this is the case, but I'm just giving it an example. You share a house with someone. Now, it could be a spouse, it could be a roommate. Something happens there which forces a change, forces a move. And this upsets the apple cart. You're not feeling stable anymore. You're losing your home. You have to find another place to live. Instead of focus on that, the instability that creates in your life, and get fiery about that, angry, rather than focus your energy there, instead think about what you do have. for those of you who do have to move, for instance, you still have a stable career, still have a stable job, you can find another place to live, you have means to find another place to live. So focus on that, focus on what you do have and what you can use to get your stability back. Because I do get you being able to get your stability back here, maybe in a different form, but in the face of some kind of radical change here, you'll be able to get through this if you focus instead on what you have, your resources available to secure what you need to feel nourished and secure and protected. Okay. Some of you could do that by reaching out to family, for instance, and finding that sense of security there, in whatever way it manifests. That's what I'm picking up here as advice, Aries. So rather than feel attacked and feel like your security is being attacked, I feel that you're being asked instead to look at something that has long been denied within yourself. So rather than seeing it as an attack on your security and stability, you're being asked to look and have a long-term vision. See what will be gained from this potential loss. Because I feel like there's something else in the distance for you that you're actually going to be able to achieve, but first you have to let this what was seemingly secure, quote unquote, go. Because in life nothing really is secure. It's all very transient. We don't really, we think we own land, and we think we own homes, and then we think we own a person, but in reality it all goes back to Mother Earth. Mother Earth is the one that owns us, that owns the earth. The big storm can come along. I'm not saying that that's going to happen, guys, but a lot of things can happen in life which upset our stability in life. But you'll be able to get through whatever this is by looking at it in practical terms of what you'll gain in the future. Because I feel this is leading you to fulfillment. So if you can start to, once the let's just use the volcano as an example here, Aries. Once the debris cloud is over, you'll be able to see more clearly where this is going to take you, and it's going to take you to a better place than the place where you have felt, quote unquote, secure in the recent past. So you may get a better home, you may find a better roommate, someone you get on with more, you may upgrade, you may move to a different town. There's many ways that this can manifest. So Aries, let's get a card from this deck here. I've been going on and on and on with this reading. Let's take a look. Aries, for September, what is the message? Trusting your intuition. My life is truly guided. Yeah. You'll see this keyhole here. And if you look, there's all of these falling leaves. So if you're in the northern hemisphere, you're going through fall at the moment. So things are falling away here. But through the keyhole and along this river, it's leading to mountains and this bright sunny day. So it does feel like a challenge, but the obstacle in the way here is wanting to cling on to something. If you can, those mountains disappear if you don't cling. Okay, then you'll get to that sunny day quicker. I hope that makes sense for you guys. But yeah, I get you wanting to cling on to what is falling away for a reason. It's when you think of the trees, going back to that Mother Earth energy, if the trees held on to all of their brown leaves, they would die. They would never have new growth. So it really is an energy here of making sure we don't cling to that which is over and isn't meant for us anymore. Whatever this is, it's because I do get you fighting this. I had that right at the beginning. You're in this fighter mode. Rather than fight the elements or fight the other person that is possibly instigating this change, I get you taking charge. You'll feel a lot better if you take charge of this, rather than let it happen to you, rather than let somebody else kind of have their completely their way here. I get you making sure that your needs are met. I'll say if this is a divorce or an ending of a relationship, and making sure that your voice is heard, that you're not just completely swept up here in the change. You will feel good if you can not cling on to this, not hold on to this, but stand firm in your power and make sure that you get your needs met while letting this go, is what I'm getting from Spirit. Yes. And if you have emotions that you feel that you can't let out, I feel that if you can find a way to healthily let those out, may your brave call be carried on the wind. You are brave, Aries. I mean, you can get through this. You can. Look, people come to you to fight their battles. I get for a lot of you, that's what you do for a living. So yes, you can fight your own battles, and you certainly can fight anything here that you may feel is wrong or an injustice. So you'll get your fair share out of this. I don't doubt that for a second, Aries. You will. Yeah. Thinking the solution to your inner problem is in the world outside. Well, that's the thing. You've been focused on outside problems for a long time, and possibly have ignored the problems in your own life, in your own world, possibly with a person around you. Perhaps you were just so busy you didn't see it. But now I feel that you're being forced home to deal with this issue. But once this issue is done, I get you, things will actually, rather than be in a time of decrease, I get for you, Aries, in the future, once this is over and done with, and you've moved on and found yourself in a new stable place, things are going to increase for you. I get a very fertile time for you. These leaves were dead. Whatever this situation is that you're leaving behind here is dead. It's dead. It's no. It's Spirit is calling you towards your a greater destiny for you, and your life is being guided in that direction. So the key here is not to cling, but that doesn't mean that you are not having your voice heard on the way out the door. Let's just say that. Okay, Aries, I'm going to leave it there and wish you all the very best with this. I thank you so much for watching. If you'd like a personal reading, you can email me, gypsyinsights@gmail.com, or you can go to my Etsy store, Gypsy Insights Tarot, and purchase directly. The link is in the box below. Don't forget to press that thumbs up button before you leave. Drop me a comment down below, and if you're a newcomer, I'd love to have you subscribe. Please do consider hitting that notification bell as well. And thank you to my podcast listeners on Apple, Spotify, and Amazon Music. Thank you guys so much. Head on over to YouTube, of course, to join my channel there, Gypsy Insights by Michelle. Thank you guys. Please take care, and bye for now.